Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I made this DIY frame centerpiece. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope you stick around. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. But for now, let's get on to the DIY. For this DIY I'm using a total of 10 frames, and 4 of these are wall decor frames. The other 6 are 3.5 by 5 gold frames. These were the only ones that fit the larger frames. I'll also be using some floral foam. This round floral foam comes in a pack of 2, and then 2 small candles and some flower bunches. This candle I already had. I don't remember where I got it. But if you want something this large, you might have to go with an LED light because you won't find a size like this at the Dollar Tree. And then the rest of this stuff, I just had extras laying around, so I'll be using some more flowers and moss. So I took out all the pictures from the frames, and I was going to take the tabs off, but I felt like it was just too much work, so I just left them on there. If you guys want to take them off, feel free, and then you can hot glue the glass back into the frame. Now I'm just going to start gluing my frames together. I'm sure you guys have seen this process done a million times. And notice how I'm gluing the frames. I'm gluing the 2 end frames on top of the bottom one, and then the top one on top of the 2 side frames, if that makes sense. So as you can see, one side or 2 sides are going to be longer than the other 2. I hope that makes sense. So now I'm just going to take this frame and set it on top of my foam board. I'm going to trace the inside of it out, and then I'm going to cut that piece with my X-Acto knife. Now I'm just going to put some glue on the inside of the frame, and that's where I'm going to put my foam board, so that's going to kind of stick on there, and that's just to give it a little bit more support while I glue the other pieces on there. So I'm just going to start gluing away. If you can see that, like I mentioned before, one side of the frame is longer than the other. The reason I did it that way was because these smaller frames are the exact width of the larger frame, so I'm doing it on the end that's not as wide. Once all my frames are glued together, I'm just going to take that foam board, and this time around I'm going to trace outside of the frames. So once that piece of foam board is cut out, I'm going to go ahead and take the hot glue and just put it all around the edges, and that's going to be my base for the frames. And sometimes I forget to tell you guys that I'm using a certain supply because I don't remember it until I get to that part. But because I don't like this raw edge here, I went ahead and took this diamond wrap from the Dollar Tree in rose gold, and I just glued it all around the frame. I know these are different shades of gold. That's all I could find that matched as close as possible, but you guys can also spray paint or acrylic paint these frames in any color you'd like. So now I'm just going to take my foam and glue it down into the base of the frame. These are going to serve as like my little stands for my candles. For the center frame though, I'm going to be using 2 of these foams just to make it a little bit taller. The rest of this is super simple. I'm just going to take my moss and spread it all around the base, and I'm going to try to use as much to cover all the white that I can. And basically after that's done, I'm gonna put my flowers in here and then my candles, and it's all done. Once again, this is the only candle that I didn't purchase at the Dollar Tree. I honestly don't remember where I got it, but I mean, you can pretty much find it at any home decor place. They're gonna run a little more than $1, I bet. And then I just wrapped this one with some burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and then that brooch is from Totally Dazzled. Now, this is open flame, so you just got to be really careful. If you don't want to run the risk of a fire, make sure you use LED candles, okay? But this is the project. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Leave any comments down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.